Welcome back to the YouTube channel, family. It's been too long. It's been too long. So today we're going to be reacting to You Are Average at Best video by Kevin Samuels. Now this video went viral. It went viral on Warstar. A lot of people have been talking about it. I watched it already. But you know I gotta watch it with my family, right? So we're gonna watch the video together, and then I'm gonna give you my reaction to it. I'm gonna give you my thoughts on the video. So let's hop right into it.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Bro, suits be clean. It be fly.
Those were hers.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, are you a PhD?
No.
I'm a PhD.
How many dollars you got?
One.
Really?
I'm sorry?
What kind of dog is it?
He's a cane corso.
He's a what?
A cane corso.
What is that in English?
Elegant background. Y'all see his background?
It's a larger dog, and their breed is meant for guarding and protecting. They're very protective of their home and their family.
Okay, so what's your disagreement?
Honestly, I don't have a disagreement. I just came here because I honestly want some advice from you.
It says disagreement day.
Oh, I know, but this is my first time catching you on live. Normally I'm asleep. And
You have a job?
I do. I own a business.
Okay, so I do too.
And I do have a question. If you don't
But I
mind.
have a business. And if you wanted my advice, you could always book a session if you can't catch us
Nah,
the
they
show
don't wanna
live.
pay.
I'm definitely, I was trying to go
Everybody
online
wants
earlier.
to-
But all you have to do, man, but see, what kind of business do you own?
I own a pet grooming, doggy daycare, and indoor
Okay,
dog
so
park.
what you're basically trying to do is I have a disagreement day, and you basically came in and said, damn your topic, I want to ask you what I want to ask you. And
Okay.
but you are more than welcome to go on my website and purchase your time to talk with me one-on-one. Because what you're trying to do is rather rude, but I will go ahead and do it because I'm going to use this as a teaching lesson. How old are
Okay.
you? How old are you?
Gotta talk to her
I'm
like a
35.
daddy.
35 years old. 35 years old and you're a business owner.
Uh-huh.
And what's your question?
So my issue is, I want to know at what point when I'm just meeting a guy, do I tell him that I'm
She
a
got
business
Down
owner?
syndrome.
Because my problem is that
A little bit about
when I
face.
try
You know, a
to
little
date
droopy face
down
syndrome.
and the conversation comes up to where I own a business, the guy is either like, hey, can I come join in on you on that business? Or can I put some money and be a business partner? And I'm not looking for that. And I honestly,
wrong with that?
Hold on.
What's
Hold
wrong
on.
with
I
a
need to
man
be
helping
clear
you
on
with your
this
business,
subject.
bro?
Where are you at?
North Carolina.
And you're saying when to tell somebody you own a business?
Because I find when I date down, guys see an interest and want to be like a business partner. And I'm learning that maybe I need a high value man because that's what
Well, first off,
I don't understand what's wrong with this. Like, what's wrong
ma'am,
with
I really
somebody
don't understand.
Somebody with their business if
what
y'all
kind of man
together?
are you talking about? Because owning a business is no different than having a job, in my opinion. And
So-
I'm not getting what you're saying. When should you? I'm not understanding why this is an issue. If you're, what kind of men are you? What kind of men are you dating?
I try to give guys that not
Yeah.
up a
You
chance.
try to do what?
I try to give guys that's not on my level a chance.
Why? What do you mean on your level? What does that mean?
That's making 6 figures or more.
But I don't okay. You try to give guys who are not on your level a chance. Why?
And because I honestly want a 6 figure guy. Is what I'm realizing.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and net it out for you.
Forget how nice you are.
Ready?
Forget how genuine you treated. You just gotta make 6
The
figures.
guys you want aren't asking you out.
Well, I haven't been putting myself out there, honestly.
But you put yourself out there enough for the guys you don't want or beneath you to ask you out.
Those are like guys I met online.
Right. So, again, the men you want are not asking you out. See, you ladies do this. You go and deal with men who you feel are beneath you, and then you ask how to fix them. I'm not beneath you. I don't know how to fix a guy that's down there. That's not my concern. The better question is, why can't you get a guy on your level? That's the real question. Well, the first thing, well, first of all, I would tell you what I said in here automatically is a problem. Why you would come onto a show that you know is a disagreement day? It's selfish.
Ooh.
It's like, well, yes, ma'am. It's like, I want what I want. I don't say things for no reason.
I want what I want.
That's why I asked you questions. You're 35 years old, a business owner. That means you understand what business is, and you know this is a business. And I have a show title. And you said, "Damn your show title, I want to talk to you." But you could have went to my business and booked time to talk to me, but you wanted what you wanted, how you wanted.
I'm sorry.
No, and I'm using this as a lesson. That's the problem with too many of you black women. You don't do shit the right way with black men. That was improper. And when I told you the right way, you still were like, well, whatever. So I'm gonna use this. When was the last time you had a relationship?
Like the end of last year around December.
How long did it last?
A year.
A year? And was that man, did you go to college?
Did I go to college?
Yes.
No, sir.
Okay, and how long have you owned your own business?
9 years.
And how long have you been making 6 figures or more?
The last 3.
Okay, why do you need a man making 6 figures?
Because I'm finding out that the guys that I date, it's not working out.
What does that have to do with money? Because
I feel like I need a guy that I can respect and admire, and I'm ambition, and I want a guy that has that drive too. And when he doesn't, I find myself, encouraging him, like, "Hey, babe, you can do this and you can do that." And then, all right,
so in North Carolina, what percentage of the population, what percentage of men in this country make 6 figures or more?
I think it's like 5%. I'm not
closer to 10. So, okay. 10%. All right. So the question is, what do those men who make that kind of money, who all women tend to want, what do they want?
I feel like they want arm candy, somebody who can have more to bring to the table than just looks, but also bring balance to their life. I feel like I can help them out on
Okay, slow down. I'm not understanding. You said they want arm candy, then you contradicted yourself. They want somebody that more than just looks.
Yeah, arm candy, but something behind, bring with it, and more in depth.
Do you know any men who make 6 figures or more?
My dad and my uncle.
Do you know any men that you are related to that make 6 figures or more?
No.
Unrelated to? Yeah.
Men that you are not related to.
Not on a personal level.
So you don't know them. You don't know what they want, but you want them. Ma'am, I'm going to suggest that you really don't know what you want.
That's what it sounds like.
And saying 6 figures is just something that you've got taken from out there. Mm-hmm. But I'm not hearing this rooted to anything. But what do you want ultimately? Do you want to be married, children, what?
Yes, I want to be married.
Do you want any children?
Yes.
How many?
I have a son now, so.
Okay. How old is your son?
He's 13.
Where's the father?
He's not in his life.
I didn't ask that. I said, where's the father?
Well, he's not like in it like I would like him to be.
All right, so let me go ahead and take
What
this
does that
down,
mean,
ma'am.
though? Like,
Men who make the kind of money you're talking about have options. And typically I don't want to deal with women who have 13-year-old sons who are used to dating men who this doesn't sound appealing to the kind of man you're talking about. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I was thinking once I start booking session with you that
I can't change men.
I know, but I can approve myself, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to those type of men.
Okay, but see, you should have stopped right there. I just told you I cannot change men. And you said, once I book a session with you, I'm not a miracle worker. I'm telling you what they want. And you're still saying, yeah, but I want them.
She want what she want.
You.
But I have been working on myself this year and booking your...
Okay, ma'am, but okay. 35, 13-year-old son with a sketchy father. Why would a man who's in the top 10% of earners who women across the country want
average
that?
men don't want that.
Because I have a
lot
lot
of
to
time.
offer.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like...
Would you want your son to, if you had a son making that kind of money, would you want him to bring home a woman who had a 13-year-old son from a sketchy father? Or would you prefer him to get a woman who had no children, was younger, and easier to get on his program?
Depending on his age.
See what I mean? See what I
See,
mean?
she ain't she answering the question.
They will even
answer the question.
That should have been an easy question. No, I would not want my son to bring, I want the best for my son. That should have been the appropriate answer. That's why I sat up. That is bullshit. You should want the best for your son.
Of course.
But and are you thinking?
He said back up.
If he brought home a woman, yes, I feel like I'm the exception.
She's a slow.
But
no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not.
My love life is not that good. I agree with you.
That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen, you ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special. You don't know any men on this level.
Number one, where you gonna find someone you don't know where it's at?
Are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas. I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Can I ask you a question?
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
Why is it so? What?
Go ahead.
He funny, bro.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls. Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat them off with a stick. That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
Biology right there.
So can you see me?
101.
Yes, I can.
Okay. So do you feel like a woman like me
What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You
A
cannot
2?
use 7.
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
Oh.
My face when I wake up 5, but when I put myself together 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men. They tend to get average men.
So,
She rated herself
stop
now.
right
He didn't
there.
rate
Stop
her.
right there.
Peep this.
Stop right
She
there,
rated
breathe
herself
and
a 5,
digest.
not him.
You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average, so.
But ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
Say what?
You want a trophy? You want a trophy?
I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
I'm taking it in, but.
Okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay. Average looking women, average looking woman who's older, average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son.
Picking up your phone while the man talking
average
to you.
looking woman with a
called on his
13-year-old
show.
son with a sketchy baby daddy. This gets worse every time I say something. And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
What's wrong with average?
Sometimes I
What's
feel
wrong with average
like
Joe?
in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone, straight up, because you think you're better than the men that you qualify for. And the only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
Men don't care about your money. We don't.
And that's the reality. Men don't care
care
about your
about
money.
that.
Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money.
Unless he a bum
It
trying
ain't
to live
ours.
off of you.
We
but
care about the fact that you are older and you got kids
That's a big deal.
and you're average. And your reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you. See, what we've done in this country, this world, is we've told women like yourself that you can have it all, and you got a Prince Charming who's 6 feet tall, 6-figure income, jawline, all this other kind of stuff. And I'm sorry, man. No. Most people get average people, especially average people. And you're an average person. I mean, let's be real. You're not running Microsoft. You got a pet grooming business. You've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years. Okay.
Which is good, by the way. Which is wonderful.
But if I looked at you and I took all that off of you, all the eyelashes and all the hair, what do you look like under there?
I mean, I look the same. I'm just.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't. You don't look the same because if you did, you wouldn't have all that on.
Fact.
So, what is your advice for women that?
All right, I'll tell you my advice, man, because you're not listening to me. This is why I always recommend you need therapy. People think most of us in the Black community need therapy, but you're not dealing with reality. I asked you about your child's father, and you couldn't answer me. But it doesn't sound like you're too proud of him. What kind of student is your child?
He's an A student.
Does he have any behavioral problems?
No, he actually got a YouTube channel, and he's trying.
I don't need no. But where is it? But his daddy is still. If his daddy is alive, does he have a relationship with his father?
Yeah, he does.
Then what's your issue with him?
Because you just said he wasn't around.
He's not business minded like my father and my uncle. And
then why did you choose to make a baby with him before you got married?
Young and dumb. I was 16.
Exactly, and that cost. See? Yeah. That young and dumb shit, let me stop you right here. That young and dumb shit you Black women throw out as if it's supposed to get... Listen and listen well, true. Women. Young and dumb is not a get out of jail free card. It doesn't go woof and change the fact. You still have to carry that consequence. And men are not rushing up to be stepfathers to 13-year-olds. What would be better is if you honestly sat down and asked yourself, what value can I bring to a man?
And I know that, what I can.
Well, all right. What value, what is it?
What is it? I can help him with his business. I'm very business minded on the end of helping organize. And I plant into planting my own garden, so I can definitely plant into improving my etiquettes with just self-improvement and working on myself. And
ma'am, at 35 years old, here's what you told me. I can help him with his business. Due respect, ma'am. And I mean no disrespect, but 20 to 30% of people own businesses. What about the 70 to 80% of men who don't own them? That means that doesn't matter. That means nothing to the average man. Then the next thing you said, I can plant. Man, that means nothing to most people because we go to grocery stores. Then you say self-improvement. I gave you a shot at saying what you have to offer to men, and you said nothing that we value.
What do you value? What do you?
Book a session. Book a session. I'm not doing this. Nope. I'm done. I've tried to go around, but this has happened. The older you ladies get, the more you get set in your ways. Book a session because I don't want to do this in public, man. Because you seem like a sweet woman, but you don't. But you're not getting it.
All right, I'm gonna stop it there. That was a handful. That was a lot. I don't feel like he was rude. You know what I mean, to her? I just feel like he was brutally honest. He was just brutally honest with her. That honesty that I feel like everybody need every once in a while. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she comes with baggage like everybody do, but the type of man that she's searching for don't necessarily look for that type of baggage. You understand what I'm saying? Or deal with that type of baggage. He's not saying that it's impossible for her to get a six-figure man with a kid, but he's saying that it's very, very unlikely, or it's very, very hard in a woman in her situation. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean, let's be real. She is average looking woman, or you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he was brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he was just cruel to her. He didn't call her out a name. He never raised his voice. Ella, you know, he was just brutally honest with her. Now, it might have ruffled some feathers with a lot of women because they're not used to men being this direct. And that's the problem. Like, people feel like you can't voice your opinion and just be honest with people these days without them getting they panties all in a bunch. You understand what I'm saying? Then on top of that, like, she wasn't listening. She was just being rude on the phone, and she called on his show, mind you. She called on his show for his advice. So you get what you get. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he was wrong at all. Like, it is what it is. And what's wrong with an average guy? Huh? Get you a Joe Blow and sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? But, you know, y'all comment on the video and let me know your thoughts on this video. You know, what y'all thought about it. What, you know, was he wrong? Was he right? Was she wrong? Was she right? You know what I'm saying? And give me your thoughts on it. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. We out.